over here playing gone. Okay, I had to come back because I just had this, and this is like the second time I've had this interaction. Well, not the second time, multiple times I've had these interactions with folks on Facebook. Um, it always comes up with religion or some crap like that. Um, and it's like they can't really hear what you're saying because all they see is a video that represents whatever their religious belief is, and then they see you slamming it. When in fact, I'm not slamming your religious belief, whatever that religious belief is. But if the message in the video isn't true, then I'm going to say it's not true. But you can't hear me because, but it keeps happening. So I was like, I'm going to just do a video. And this is what I tell people a lot of times. This is what it usually tends to concern is seeking God or whatever deity you worship to help you out of some type of crisis. Whether the crisis is something really big or something really small. So something really big like, well, as a mother, your child just acting a complete donkey. That can be really big. Or something really small like this cold that I'm dealing with right now. People will seek God for both of those. It's not that I have a problem with that. You do whatever you want. And I've said that repeatedly on videos. Do whatever it is that you want to do to handle your business however it is that you want to handle it. However, that's not what I teach my children, and that's not what I teach clients. That's not what I teach friends or whoever else happens to be under my tutelage at the time. I always give the example that goes something like this. When our children are small, they go somewhere and they poop in their diaper, or God forbid they poop somewhere else they're not supposed to go. We clean it up. We might fuss about it. We may not fuss about it. But either way we clean it up, we know it's our responsibility to clean it up because they're not able to. If we ask a baby to go clean up their own poop that they done messed somewhere, we're going to end up with a bigger mess. They don't know how to clean it up. They're going to end up with poop everywhere. I've even seen videos of kids with poop in their mouths, which is, because they see it. They don't see the mess for what it is, and they don't have the knowledge and the know-how to know how to clean it up. But then if, like I have an 11 and a 15-year-old. So if my 11 and 15-year-old came around the corner like, yeah, I poo-poo in my clothes, I'll be looking at them like, what you telling me for? You have a couple of options. You can go throw them drawers out, put them in a bag, go throw them in a big trash can outside. If for some reason maybe you came out with little turds and you can shake them out and clean them because they're your favorite underwear, I don't know, whatever, go do that. And then after you finish messing in the mess, wash your hands, go wash your tail, clean up. They are equipped. I have trained them to do these things. They know how to deal with, circumstances like that. Well, I think a lot of times people never grow up in religion. I'm not saying everybody. I know some people, like I say, that their religion looks really good on them. But I know some people who are like perpetually babies. They're perpetually children. They never grow up. They pray to God for everything. And you know what? The fact of the matter is, when we, talk about God as being any kind of parental figure, whether it be father or mother, I'm not cleaning up no crap that my kids and left everywhere that I know that they're fully equipped to be able to clean up themselves. It's the same thing, even with this cold. The reason that it's lingering so long is because I haven't been using the knowledge that I have to heal myself. That's just the truth of it. Stupid as it may be, that's the truth of it. I'm not praying about this cold. If my children are behaving in a way that is not desirable, whether it be something absolutely horrible or, just some little behavior. First of all, look at yourself. Second of all, if it's not some behavior that you've been showing or throwing off on them, then maybe you need to see if they have a hormonal imbalance, or if you're into metaphysics, an energetic imbalance, or dietary. Excuse me, because a lot of times we also forget. Anyway, that's a whole nother video. Stop, Tasha. But the main point is that I just don't see, nor will I ever see, praying to God for crap that we as humans, we as individuals, we collectively, we as families, we as however it is that we connect, can't fix. Prayer is fine. And I guess I can't say I really pray anymore, but like mantras, manifesting, just generally watching my words. I always say that every word you speak is a prayer. So I guess in that case, maybe I do pray, but it's just that, just, watch your words, but don't feel like you don't have to do anything. I keep having people telling me this. No. And I'm doing this as a video because maybe when it comes up again, I can refer them to this video, because a lot gets lost in typing. You can't see the person's face. You can't hear their tone. You can't, all you have is, people using caps and exclamation points. And I guess because grammar and online etiquette has been lost, people don't know that they're yelling at you when they say that. So whatever. But anyway, and at the end of the day, even if you do pray, good for you. When you pray, move your feet, do something. I've had people in the past putting crap on my timeline excuse me, about the devil not wanting them to go to church, and they knew it because they pantyhose ripped. Your pantyhose ripped because your toenails are too long, or because your feet were crusty, or your fingernails ripped it, or something like that. But the devil couldn't be a bit more concerned with your pantyhose ripping. You can tell I'm aggravated by this. It's been going on for a while. So anyway, I don't rant often, but this is like tiresome. So yeah, if you're gonna pray, move your feet. If you see a video on my page that comes from somebody who practices your religion, listen to the message with your religious glasses off, because I'm not looking at the religious connotations unless that's what the video is about. I'm looking at the messenger, and if the messenger is spewing crap, then I'm gonna call that the messenger is spewing crap. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but because people tend to get sensitive about stuff that they gotta protect, and your God should be big enough to protect him or herself from my little unimportant words on freaking Facebook. So that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I think this is like my second rant, maybe third. Thank you so much. Please, by any means, have some input. We can have an exchange. I prefer it be by video if it's gonna be, to this, just because I don't want to fall out with y'all over nothing. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Odabo.